That's a 2 2. Cause then, why is it 2? Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Robert Wilbur, and this is my desktop. I've been doing. Okay, you see this working right. Okay, make sure it's working right. Output applications. Okay, yeah. So anyway, this is my desktop. I wanted to show kind of everybody what my Mate desktop looks like. I'll change some things with it. I've seen some new things. Now I wanted to show you really quick. This is called Welcome, and in here it has software. What the heck? Wow. Well, it's a whole new. What? Y'all wondering why I'm making the sound? This is okay. This is Ubuntu Mate 16.04. Well, yeah. I said that I upgraded to the 16.04 bit, but let me see if I gotta hold on a second. I want to show you something. I think I have a screen grab. I'm not sure. I think I did a screen grab. Did I do a screen grab? Pictures on pictures. Did I do a screen grab? No, that's just pictures. Issue. I think that's the screen grab. Right when it the image viewer. Okay. I'll open this up so you can see. This is what Mate, Ubuntu Mate, what it looked like before I did all the tweaking. And what I did really was I took this, I put it up here, and I took this panel and I put it down here. Alright. So that's why when I click here, this pops up here. I can switch it back right now if I wanted to. That's a nice background. I can't remember where I got these. So I'm glad that it's showing the screen here. This is how I've had it set up before a little bit. And it had all these things up here. You see, there's some left over here. I took all of that down. It was taking too much time to load. But this is that, remember where it showed the welcome? Okay. This is the welcome part because it just says get started. Okay. So it's slightly different. And this lets you know also too, I was at the Starbucks in the Google Starbucks here. So, okay. So anywho, I need to go through my pictures because that's unimportant to anyone but me. So okay, right. Go back to the welcome. This is much different, and we got an introduction here. Just for retrospective future. What is Ubuntu Mate? Because it has some stuff down here. It gives you information. I don't know if I can do this any bigger, but it says Ubuntu Mate is an operating system, the core software that runs your computer, similar to Microsoft Windows, Apple OS X, and Google's Chrome OS. They're all operating systems, and what they have in common. Ubuntu Mate is a distribution or a variation of GNU Linux, a dependable, secure, capable, and modern computer system that rivals all others in popularity and actual use. I can totally agree with that because I use um, I use Ubuntu. It's probably my favorite, or the one I always fall back to, because I try different variations of Ubuntu. So I'm not going to go through all of here, but this is on most of the world's fastest and most powerful supercomputers. That means this is the sunlight of operating systems. Linux is a major one used on most of the world's fastest and most powerful supercomputers, on many of, if not most, of the computers that make up the backbone of the internet, and on corporate servers that require stability and reliability, which tells you something about Ubuntu, Linux, all of that, the open source. So, Ubuntu Mate has a number of guiding objectives and goals, and but this is just to give you kind of a preview. You can look at this if you get a Ubuntu Mate ISO, download it, burn it to a DVD or on USB. And if you say, well, I don't know how to do that, go to YouTube. This is what I usually tell everyone: go to YouTube. It will show you how to do all of this. You just this is just, it just tells you this. When I click on that, it just takes you down there. So let me go back. I had the introduction. I think this is so polished and just so, I didn't even know they had chat room thing, and it's probably the IRC. Yeah, it's a chat with fellow. Oh, right. What did I tell you? See, IRC, in the hex chat, which is just a different version on the desktop. Okay. It says it appears that you are not connected to the internet. Please check your connection to the accessed content. Right. So don't trip about that. Because I'm doing this at home. I don't have the internet connection at home. I'm hoping that you viewers who see this and really say, hey, we think they ought to have some internet connection. Make some donations. I surely would appreciate it. Where I'm at in the city and location where I'm at, we have Time Warner. It's pretty familiar. Some people have Time Warner. Some have Cox Cable. I remember back in the day, there was Jones in the cable, which really sucked. Man, did it suck. Okay, but I'm not going to go down that road. But you see over here, you have Firefox Thunderbird, which is an email desktop client, and I think this is the whole LibreOffice suite. Yeah. Okay. So let me cover here. We're talking about probably security, secure. Ubuntu Mate can get viruses and other infections, but it doesn't. rapid and timely updates ensure that there are very few, if any, threats to Linux systems. Like Ubuntu Mate, that persists in the wild. In reality, there have been very few public infections in the last 10 years that can affect Ubuntu Mate. They are no longer a threat to anyone installing or using a modem Linux distribution today. Modern, I'm sorry. Um, must be tired about these glasses, foggy. So I know I'm just kind of fast forwarding through a lot of this. It is really you have to shop. Well, it's gonna go to the internet. No, did it go to the internet? Oh, okay. Buy from the boutique now. The Ubuntu Mate boutique sells everything from computers that come pre-installed with Ubuntu Mate. Go ahead, Mate. I'm sorry, I got a little excited. And you got T-shirts. Look, you got a coffee mug. You can drink coffee with Mate on it, and a sticker. Oh man, I love it. Because I'm looking actually into getting another computer, and thinking of running to the thrift store and just fixing up one of the old computers someone tossed away, and wipe off the Windows 7 or whatever Windows that they have, XP or Vista or whatever it is on there. Let's see. This is help. Now you can run into some problems. This is more of a get used to the applications that you have. Basic stuff, real simplistic basic stuff. You can go through, you can read or not read, but it's something for a reference to help you get used to your system. Some shortcuts, they got mouse actions, I'm sure, mouse pointers, they got keyboard stuff here. I've went through some of this, and they have keyboard shortcuts, and some of you may already know keyboard shortcuts. Those who don't, you can read up here is the global shortcut keys, which I think is an excellent thing that they included that in the help menu. And I said before, in some distributions they really lacked on the help little guide or whatever here, because they used to just have like a documentation, right? And a lot of times you have to go either look for it, or it had a link, and then you would, still you would go out and get look at it, and then you could read it. But it's so nice when it's already here in the desktop. I mean, I can't stress how important and useful that is. Just really, everybody's not into using the keyboard, but I mean that's maybe more of a geeky thing. All right, let me get out of here. We are recording that, and I make sure, yes. Okay. Don't get me talking to myself. Okay. Anyhow, what else did I see in here that I thought might be interest? that they didn't have in here before. Well, I know I've seen this before, but y'all probably haven't. They usually have a what's called a software center. You don't see the pictures because I'm not connected, so it's not showing the images. But when you click on them, you have a short little description here. They have reviews over here, right here. That's on the side. Okay, this is already installed. Firefox is already installed. I have Chrome as well. It's installed. This here is a podcast client I like. I actually like it pretty good because it works really well. I've used it before. It gets it mostly gets Linux. Well, it gets you can get actually some YouTube or video podcasted on YouTube and stuff like that. You probably could put some others in it. If that didn't work, you have this down here, Rhythm Box. Rhythm Box. You close this up. Rhythm Box. Here you can put podcasts here. You go over here and you click Add. And you put the URL in, and boop, you click that and you're subscribed. Simple. But this Rhythm Box is a radio. This is basically like a media player. So you can have music and podcasts. It used to, and different versions and different distributions used to have actually another integrated media application for different types of news and podcasts and video podcasts and separate. So because this Rhythm Box usually didn't play no video, but they and on some of the distributions it is integrated and has another application that they integrate into it to allow it to play, to be multi kind of functional. So that is useful. And I did the grid, but I didn't. There was here's a favorite program of mine. I gotta show this to you. This is I actually read off the keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, I know we got Wi-Fi available, but I can't use it. And I click it. See. Well, anyways, this is very simple. You click on it, and it records. You want to change you click here where it says info, and so you can change the name of it. Not just go cancel. So no. It's taking a long time for everything to come back in here. That's kind of weird. So anyway, that's the sound recorder. It's old too. It's probably as old as Ubuntu itself, and Rhythm Box too. Let me see here. Software boutique. This with the upgrade, I had a feeling that they were going to do something totally different. And when I seen And most Ubuntu's had a synaptic package management program. Um, and so I'm seeing now a transition from, the software center, um, uh, and synaptic package manager, which I think it's probably behind the scenes. Synaptic package managers behind the scenes. They this had some people wanted this to use it. Um, but anyway, uh, I probably could have. No, I couldn't do that. But so it says more apps await. Connect your computer to the internet and explore a wide selection of applications for Ubuntu Mate. Um, Once online, you'll be able to download and install tried and tested software right here in Welcome. Our picks ensure that software feature integrates well into Ubuntu Mate desktop. Okay, so this is really interesting. I thought this was kind of interesting. Yeah. Um, so, yeah. Yeah, I guess it looks different when I was at the, yeah, I saw a lot more of it, so there's not really much, yeah, there's not really, where is the, yeah, well, until I get, connected, there's not much you can see there, but there's a control center here that can be useful to you. Let's start for Bluetooth adapters. This is the Bluetooth manager, power manager, mouse, keyboard, display as for changing the resolution of your screen, monitor, or whatever you are using to look at your desktop. Users and groups. If you have more than one person that works on your computer, you can assign them either administrative or guest sessions for them to use. Printer, software updates, light dim greeter, that usually greets people you when it boots up. After it boots up, that's supposed to be a login screen. That's what I call it. Excuse me. Appearance. This is we can change fonts, interface. So there's some different stuff. This is edible menu shortcuts. So I can edit stuff if I want to. 15 at backgrounds. It'd be kind of interesting. Did they change anything like that? I wonder. Yeah. So this is interesting. Look here. Well, I like wood. Yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. I like that. I like dark backgrounds if you haven't guessed it by now. Let's take a look. Oh, this is interesting. Looks like the sun right there. Wow. See, we already had this one. I think this one we had. That one we had. That's an old one they brought. I think they brought back. Nope, no, that's a new one. Yep, that's a total new one. I know they have one that's a city. This is airplanes. I'm not really into airplanes, but I know there's a guy on the YouTube channel with this accent that I think he calls himself the Windows Help Guy. He likes planes. Now this is a nice little bit of artwork here. Okay, it's a bit too bright for me. Well, let's see how that changed. It was so slow though. Look at that. Wow. This is like the small right below where the fighter. This is one of the fighter planes like in the war, and they sit in here and they shoot at stuff. Yeah, cool. I played some of those games. I think Call of Duty. I think that's probably got the popularity that it had because it was really unique. What's this? Blue is my favorite color. No, this is not blue. This is a purple. Oh, okay. Go to naked birds and natural stuff. I like natural stuff. Yeah, keep it coming. Oh, I see landscape. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's a nice place to visit. But places like this, they be having typhoons. It's too close to the water. It's too close to the water. I mean, beautiful. Yes, most definitely. It is beautiful. This will remind me of Windows XP. Yeah, watch. Yeah, look at this. Yep. I wonder if that is a little poke at Windows XP. I don't know. Every time I see background like that, it reminds me of. Wow, that's a nice view. Hill overlooking the city. Yeah. Like flatlands there. Right. Really nice. I seen, there's a blogger who does blogging, and he writes books, and he does some artwork as well. I can't pronounce the name of his blog, but he really does a really good job. If I could remember, I would tell you his name and give you the URL. I would. Talented man. That is too bright. That's way too bright. Okay, let's peek back to your desktop. I like that. You made that in big fonts. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna close this and make this make this ending. It's been good, everybody. I really appreciate your viewing. Until next time, stay positive and try to be productive in everything you do, and try to gain as many friends as you can. I mean, good friends. This life is too short to be arguing about penny ante stuff. So, live long and prosper. All right, peace.